Hi, this is JP LaForest from chainmailart.com. In this video, I will show you how to join two pieces of European 4-in-1 chainmail. So if you have two pieces of chainmail such as these ones, and you want to start to assemble them together to make a larger piece, such as what I started doing here, then this is the right video for you. And basically in chainmail, there's not very many rules that you can follow. So you can build your whole piece in just one go, or you can make smaller parts to it. So for example, I tend to do the breastplate first, the part that goes over the rib cage, because that's a specific width. And then for the part that covers the abdomen, then I like to do a separate piece because that part is wider and goes all the way to the back. So by doing different sizes of pieces like that, also your total piece when you're working on it and putting rings together is not as heavy. So it's really easier to proceed, I find, that to build some still pretty sizable pieces. For me, I like working at about 1,000 rings. That's about the maximum of the pieces that I like to work with, and then I assemble them together once I'm ready. So in this video I will show you how to align pieces together, but I'll also show you what to do when two pieces actually don't align together. And I was quite fortunate to have an example on hand where it did that for me. So I'll show you how to fix that up to make sure you can attach your two pieces together, and then I'll show you the technique on how to join the pieces together, and that's it for now. So once in a while when you're trying to join fabrics together, you might get something like this where the pieces don't line up as they're supposed to, and then you flip it over and it still doesn't line up, and then you flip it over and it still doesn't line up. So what do? You take one of the pieces, it doesn't matter which one, so we'll keep this one here. And you are going to take some rings and you're going to put an extra row all till the end here. And once you've put rings all over this part here, then things are going to align perfectly. And you're going to be able to join those two pieces together using this side and either side of the other fabric you already had. So you're going to come at the end here and you're just going to put extra rings here. And you're going to keep going like this until you are done. And I'm going to fast forward this because on one part I'm running out of rings, so I'll have to cut some more. And on the second part, this is probably going to take me a good 15 minutes to do all of this, so I'll save you that trouble. Alright, so now that we've expanded this piece by one row, I put them side by side, and as you can see on this side here, they still do not connect. But if I flip it on the other side here, you can see that now the rows that touch each other here, they're both going in the same direction. That means that, for example, if I go at the ends here, I could connect those two rings. Oops. Together, and then I can take the two rings on the other side and put them together. And that's how you would start stitching your pieces together. So as you can see, this piece here, it is connected to both pieces, and then I would keep stitching in the middle here. In this specific case though, the top piece is actually longer and the bottom piece is shorter. And I want to put the bottom one in the middle of the short one. So I counted it off, and I counted that there are 34 more rows of rings in the top one. So I went and counted the 17th row. And you can see I put a ring in it to make it easier to identify. So then I'm gonna go here. And I'm gonna select the next two rings. And this ring is kind of tight, so it's a little harder than usual to squeeze the rings inside of it. But that is fine. Once the ring is inside, I'm gonna grab it like this. And I'm gonna close it off as I would with any other ring. After that ring is closed, then I'm gonna go to the next two rings, connect them here, then go to the next two on the other side. And I'm gonna close this ring down. And then I'm gonna keep connecting those two pieces together by filling the gaps here until the two pieces are connected together. At first it might seem a little rough to do, but after a couple of times you're gonna start getting the hang of it. The smaller the AR of your weave is, the harder it gets. So the denser that your rings are, well, it makes it harder. But if you're working with a very loose weave, then there should be not too many problems. So this is how we connect these pieces together. And you can use the same process to attach pieces one to the end of each other, or you can put them sideways, or however is important for what you're making. So thank you very much for watching this video. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, please leave them in the box below. If you liked the video, please click like, subscribe, and share with a friend. Have a great day, and I'll see you next time.